I am extremely obese.
Here comes the
Good evening from sunny Orlando, and welcome to Thai Tuesdays. That's right. It's not Taco Tuesdays, it's Thai Tuesdays. My name's Julio Zayas. I am 53 years old, and I've been on a GLP-1 journey since November 3rd, 2025. Today is August 4th, 2026. I am currently on Zepbound 5 milligrams. My highest weight was 285. Starting weight was 247. Current weight is 194 and goal weight is 170, and all that is on a towering 5'6" tall. As always, I am not a doctor and this is not medical advice. I am a patient, and we are here to have some fun and share our experiences with the best community on YouTube. That's right, you guys, the GLP-1 community. All right, let's get this party going. You guys know the best way to do that. Here we go. Get some confetti going.
Here
You ready?
comes
Let's get going. Come on.
I didn't think I could change.
Welcome, guys. See, we got some people in here already chit-chatting up a storm. The usual suspects. What do we have in here? The trucker and the sunshine right off the bat. Nice and early, as usual. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Of course, Sandra, aka Annie, aka Sandy. Hey, we got Not. I'm just gonna call you Not. How about that? We got Not in the house. Welcome, man. Thanks for stopping by. Let's go. We got Jude. Hello, Jude. With a new photo. Is that a new photo, Jude? Oh no. I'm looking at Sunshine saying hi to Jude. I'm thinking that's a new photo. No, it's Sunshine's photo. I'm blind. Oh, Sherry is in the house. Oh, Sherry's here. Travis. What's going on, Travis? B Hall. Thank you, sir. It was Taco Tuesday at my house. I love that. That's awesome. Nope, that's not it. Taco Tuesday tonight is Thai Tuesdays. Let's see how we can turn this thing off. All right, let me get back to that. Hello. Welcome. Michael, thank you very much for the birthday wishes and welcome. Thanks for coming by, stopping by. Sunshine, happy belated birthday. Welcome to 53 with me. That's right. We're just a couple months apart, right? I'm catching up. I caught up to you. And Miss Wonderland in the house. Happy late birthday, Julio. Glad to see you. From Amy Glutide. I love that name. And there she is, the queen herself, losing a Grace. It's Julio Hands yellow, heart red. Hey, oh yeah, I can't see that. Those are emojis, right? This software, for some reason, spells it out as opposed to show me the emojis. But thank you for the emojis. Appreciate it. The emojis are a yellow, hands yellow, heart red. Hey, right titers. Right titers. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. Todd 80s in the house. Hey, everyone. Down 17.5 pounds in 6 weeks. That half pound matters. That's right. Just like when a 5-year-old proudly says, you're 5.5. That's right. Oh, Travis says, I'm going to give some memberships if Julio reads this. I only say this so I can encourage any non members to go watch the video. Julio posted earlier today. It is special. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Really, really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. It's interesting, man. Sometimes I'll make a video, and like that video, I was not gonna make it. Um, my son actually said, I don't think you should be making a 9 month video. Just wait till you've been doing this for a year. And I'm like, no, I feel like at this point there are quite a few people that have not that don't know my story and don't know my background, don't know like the history from where it all started. I spoke about it, I believe, on my very first video with my introduction video, week 13. And then a couple other times I may have mentioned some of the things, but I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? I think it's time for me to do a video kind of going over my, you know, my struggle since day one of obesity, my obesity struggle since day one. So, but I appreciate it, Travis. Thank you so much, man. Julie. Hello, Julie. I love that, Michael. Yeah, I asked Michael to come and watch tonight, and he said he was going to be watching the Yankees game. So I appreciate it, man. Thank you for splitting it up. I thought you were just going to keep it on the TV and just watch on the phone. That's what I thought. That's what I do when I don't want to get in trouble with the wife. We're watching our TV, whatever we're watching, and I got somebody on live on my phone. So there's that. But no, man, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Split screen. I appreciate that. Just left an OTP replay to join the Tide Riders. Appreciate that, Steve. Thank you, man. On the pen for those of us that don't, for those of you that don't know what OTP is. It's Dave on the pen. Everybody's saying hi. Bunch of greetings between everybody. Trucker says he wishes he was losing weight, man. What, you in a stall? You hitting a stall? Talk to us, man. Tell us what's going on. Todd says 2.22 thousand subscribers. Congrats, Julio. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'm like, man, who's got 2.2? Yeah, I guess that's me. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, man. Getting there. I'm growing. I'm growing steadily growing. And that's good, man. I appreciate all y'all's support. It helps out a lot, man. When you guys watch the videos, smash that like button. All the good things. We got 37 people in here. We should have 37 likes. I really appreciate it. Yeah, we bump them up and we hype the videos, and the algorithm likes it, and they keep pushing it, keeps pushing it to new people. So I appreciate that. V Lily, happy belated 53rd birthday. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, Todd, 3 pounds a week. That is amazing. And Grace, I was disappointed a little bit because I did my video, the DEXA scan video, and when I watched it back, or when I was editing it, I repeated a bunch of times that that it was the all the whatever in my trunk. A bunch of I lost 11 pounds from my trunk and all the I don't know things in my trunk and trunk this and trunk that. I kept repeating that. I'm like, I bet you Grace is gonna jump on here and say something about junk in the trunk, and you never said anything. But I thought it was gonna be funny if you did, because you always got quick, easy ones. And I opened the door, you didn't walk through it. You probably didn't even see the video. That's probably why you didn't comment, but I thought for sure you were. Everybody ready to get some calorie? You want to burn some calories? Let's burn some calories. Thanks to Travis gifting 5 Riding the Tide memberships to some lucky people. So let's get this. You that don't know, we burn calories on this live by dancing. That means we all have to dance. It's not just me. We all gotta dance. You guys ready? When the beat drops.
Here comes the
Thank you, Travis. 5 memberships, 5 lucky Riding the Tide subscribers, now members. Thank you, Travis. I appreciate it. They appreciate it as well. That's 50 calories easily. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that, Travis. Sunshine says she agrees with the video. I appreciate it. Thank you. Emmy says, hope to see more lives featuring the wife. She's such a beautiful lady. Can't wait to talk my hubby into doing videos with me. It's tough. It's tough, Emmy, to get the spouses in, to get them in. She's watching right now. And I tried to get her to be in this one, but she had a rough day at work. So she wanted to just take a shower and get her PJs and relax. So, and I get it. Can't blame her for that. So, but yeah. Travis says that nice video today from Emmy Glutide. So I got to check that out. I haven't seen it. I was busy putting my video up, but I got to check that out. Hey, Pam's here. Hi, Pam. Me and Pam and Candy K and Grant and a few other people, Gemini, and we do a live on Monday nights. You guys got to catch that. Come in when you can. I know it's tough. There's so many lives and so much going on, but if you guys can make it, that'd be great. Thanks, Trucker. Tracy, thank you. Happy birthday, Julio. I appreciate it. Thank you. Emmy's posting another video tonight. Go check it out. Subscribe to her channel. Support her. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate it. Says happy to support a good guy, Julio. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for being here. I know that Yankees game's got to be good. V Lily, we like it. We love it. We want some more of it. Love that. Oh, Sherry says, happy birthday, Julio. Today is my sister's birthday, and she just made it to the 1 month on Zepbound. Congratulations to your sister. 1 month on Zeppy. That's awesome. Awesome. Love that. Hey, Gangsta is in the house. Hi, Gangsta. TMJ is here too. Is there going to be a topic tonight you're going to talk about? I'd like to know how far into your journey did you really start seeing the weight come off? I love the question, and I can talk about it. So what was supposed to happen tonight was um, Freddie from the gym was. I was hoping he'll be able to join me. He didn't commit to it, so I'm not blaming him. He just uh, obviously he didn't get a chance to be able to come. So, but that's what it was going to be about: working out, the gym bro versus the GLP-1 community. But I was going to put a little twist on it because I saw a video today on Brittany's channel, and her name. You guys, if you guys can help me out, if you saw the video, Shelby, I believe. Name's Shelby. I believe she's a TikToker, maybe a YouTuber as well. But she was talking today, and that kind of raised a couple questions for me. She didn't say anything bad. She's great. I love that interview, and I can't wait to watch it again. I watched it 3 times already. I'm gonna watch it again. It was that good. I thought it was a great interview. And but she kind of raised a couple of eyebrows for me, my eyebrows a little bit. So I'm definitely gonna talk about that. But yeah, we can definitely talk about uh my journey as far as the weight loss. Seeing when the weight started coming off. For me, it has been and that's kind of, this question ties into what that video is about, or the part that kind of made me think like, I would like to add more to what she was saying, or kind of clarify some of it. And I know interviews, I do the same thing where we say things and we're just talking and stuff, and then it's not till afterwards I'm like, man, I could have been more clear on that. I wish I would have been more clear on it. But with her interview, it had to do with um, she stated how she did not work out at all during her weight loss portion of her journey. She lost her weight really fast. I believe it was like 3 pounds per week, that she lost in 8 months, 120 pounds, I believe, something like that. Um, so I was like, man, like I would like to add to that because there's nothing wrong with that. And I said, I made videos saying you don't have to work out to lose weight on this journey at all. You really don't have to. And that's what she stated. You don't have to, and some people are confusing it. And the last thing I would want is for anybody to think that because I'm working out that they have to work out. So I try to make it very clear that you don't need to work out to lose weight on this journey. Now, with that, there's also the extension, which is what I would want anybody to say that says that you don't have to work out to lose the weight. Working out may very well improve your weight loss and improve the outcome of your weight loss, which is an important topic to talk about, and we can make that the topic of tonight. But before we do that, let me say hi to a very good friend of mine, old cop friend. We used to work together, and hey, what's up, Mike? You made it. uh, Mike says, wife just asked me about belly and trunk if you lost there. So great question. Yes, I lost a lot of waist. I'm down to a 34 waist pants. I was a 52 waist at my highest. So yeah, I've definitely lost some belly fat. Now the trunk, I just came from the Obesity Action Coalition conference, Your Weight Matters conference in Orlando. I spent 3 days there, and there were a lot of classes. And one of the classes was from a fitness coach, fitness doctor, and she was very specific on the tissue that we lose in our trunk, in this area, organs, tissue, a lot of tissue that we lose as we're losing weight, as we're shedding weight. And that portion of the body right here, the trunk, shows up on a DEXA scan as not muscle loss, but mass loss. So when they tell you that you lost, like for example, I was told that I lost 3 pounds of muscle because I lost, I lost, that's what I was told. I was told I lost 3 pounds of muscle since December. And I went in the parking lot. I looked at my app, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, wait a second. When I started looking at the breakdown, I had gained 3 pounds of muscle on my arms, gained 5 pounds of muscle on my legs, but I had lost 11 pounds of not muscle, but mass in my trunk. So I remember what I learned over the weekend. I'm like, wait a second. Was specific about the tissue that we lose from our organs and this part of our body. So I went back in and I spoke to the person that did the DEXA scan, and he was like, uh, you know, uh, uh, excited to learn something new. I guess is the best way to put it. So I had a little chat with him, and I broke it down, explained it. He's like, "Man, you're right," and I wasn't aware, and that's true. So in essence, I gained 8 pounds of muscle. And of course, we don't know if some of the 11 pounds that I lost in the trunk are part, muscular, stomach muscles. But more than likely, it was mostly tissue that I lost in my trunk. The junk in the trunk was lost, Grace. Um, So thanks, Mike, for the question. Thanks for stopping by and coming in and saying hello, man. I appreciate it. Um, and to go back to TMJ's uh, question about the weight loss, I've I've I started feeling weight loss immediately. I started feeling better in November. I went on vacation December. It was November 3rd when I started. Uh, it was immediate that I felt just started feeling light, and that was all the inflammation, the water, all that stuff leaving my body, kind of burning in and going through it, was making me feel better. But I know looking at pictures from our holiday, Christmas holiday, I felt way better than I looked at that point. So the transformation had really started happening. I think that I started really noticing the waist and the clothing, feeling a lot more comfortable around month 3, month 4 is really when I started really like being shocked. Like, man, I can't believe this is happening. The I can't believe I'm actually thinner. And right now, I still can't believe that I'm fitting in 34 ways. My sister just got me a so I went right before I went to the OAC conference. I went to the mall. I just happened to be going by the mall, and when I to pick up shirts, and I'm like, let me just go in there and try on some clothes because I was listening to a live, and I think was it Pam's live? Might have been Pam's live, not live, but a replay or just a video I was watching. I think it was Pam's that she said 21 things. Pam, you correct me if I'm wrong, but 21 non-scale victory things, and one of them was going to try on clothes. So I hadn't tried on clothes since I started this journey because I've been using all the small clothes in my closet this whole time. So that I've never been able to use. I had 2 pairs of jeans I never used for 3 years, and I finally fit in them, and now they're getting kind of big. But so anyhow, I went tried on a pair of Billabong shorts, and I thought I had grabbed a 36 and a 34 and tried on the 34 first, and it fit. That's what I thought. That's what I told my sister. What I had actually grabbed, because I took a video of it, was a 38 and a 36, thinking that I'm still a 38, and the 36 fit just fine. Billabongs run smaller. Anything surfer, beachy surf style clothes, Billabong type brands, usually run small. So I was like shocked. I even took a video of it in the dressing room. I didn't buy them because they're like $60. But anyhow, my sister, I'm telling her the story, and for some reason I say I grabbed 36 and 34s, and the 34 fit. And she buys me a pair of 34s for my birthday. And I'm like, oh, cool. And I look at the video, I'm like, oh no, the video says 36 is what fit. And anyhow, but I went and tried them on, the 34s fit. So yeah, the brain still thinks I'm 38, but the body is not. It's lower than that, obviously. um, Todd says, "Yeah, I was worried there for 3 days. I pumped up the carbs from about 30 to 100 for 2 days, and it did the trick. Awesome, man. Awesome. 3 days is not a stall, my friend. Man, if 3 days was a stall, I'm stalling every 3 days, all the time. I stall. Yeah, I don't lose weight for a week and a half. I don't even lose a pound, and then all of a sudden I lose 3, 4 pounds, and then I average it out. So that means that the weeks that I don't lose anything, if I lose 3 pounds in 1 week, then that's a pound and a half for 2 weeks. I break it down. I average it out. So yeah, I go a week and a half, 2 weeks, same weight, and then I drop like 3, 4, 5 pounds really fast. It's just the way my body does it. But good. I mean, you figured it out. You're tracking. You know what's going on. You know your body. You figured it out, man. That's the way to do it. I love that. I want to dance with somebody. I feel the heat. I cannot sing, but I love singing. I sing all the time. Not says life is good right now. I hit the 50-pound mark, only 6 full weeks in. Whew, you are going fast, my friend. This community has been amazing so far. That's awesome, man. Congratulations to you, brother. That is killer. Yep. Travis says it's all over the place, and he lost right from the start. A lot of fast losers, man. A lot of fast losers. There isn't a topic, however, type QQQ for any topic you would like to ask. Thank you, Sunshine. Appreciate that. We just go crazy here. We just go with whatever comes up. That's how we roll. Grace says, I'm not that immature. I'm not that immature, Julio, but I was absolutely going to roast you for farting during jiu-jitsu. I didn't even think about that one. I didn't even think about that one. That's good. That's good. I was thinking today. I listened to that today, and I was like, somebody's got to say something about that. That's pretty embarrassing. Bomb is the worst. The first real embarrassing one was this girl that I was like maybe 6 months in, and normally we try to keep the women roll with each other, but once in a while we'll mix and everybody rolls. So we're taking turns, and this girl, poor girl, man, I feel so bad for her. It's funny because right before the class we were talking, and she was saying how um her husband doesn't like jujitsu because he thinks it's disgusting. That all the sweating and all that, blood and sweat and all that stuff. And she was telling me that, and man, yep, it happened. There was a fart, and it was on her, and it was disgusting, and it was gross, and it was scary and terrifying. And I apologize to her for the next 2 years that I had to face her every day over there at the gym. Oh, you're funny. You're not immature. You're way more immature than I am. And I'm pretty immature. Amelia Martinez is my cousin. Hello, Amelia from Miami. What's up? Yeah, you can laugh, Todd. You can laugh. Pam says that happened to me 11 years ago in yoga class, and I couldn't stop laughing, so I never went back. I kept going back. I kept going back. I'm still going back, and I'm still farting. It still happens. Just happens a lot less now. Frankly, Michelle is stopping to say hello, and I appreciate it. Thank you, Michelle. Everybody, go to her channel. Frankly, Michelle's got tides and travels and tides and travels in her channel. Go and check it out and say hello. And subscribe. Yo, chat, happy birthday, cuz. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, cousin. Hope you're feeling better. I know you got your voice thing. I'm not gonna say what it is because I already forgot. I called it bronchitis. I know it's something else, but you know what I'm saying. Hope you feel better. Hope you feel better, my cuz. B Lily, it's hard to find the Monday night panel because the name changes. That's true. So what you can do is when I'm on it, as long as I'm on it, I'll be doing a short. I do a shorts. If you go to my channel and you look for my shorts, not my shorts, but my short videos, I do a short saying, "Hey, tonight it's gonna be on this channel at blah 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 blah. Go there and check it out." So that's a way to find it. Best thing I can do, I guess. Hello, Cheryl. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Pam. Appreciate it. Hey, Texas Shane. Hey, everyone, I've booked my spot for the Downsize Cruise. Woohoo! Can't wait to meet all of you that go, man. That's going to be awesome. That's exciting. As many people as we can get on that cruise, man. As many of you that can make it, make the plans. We got plenty of time now. Make the plans. Is at least go on the cruise. If you can do both, OAC in New Orleans this 2027 and the Downsize Cruise, that's going to be awesome. And I'm thinking I'm going to come up with something. I'm going to come up with something for us to do from Riding the Tide. So we'll see. Sunshine says, now I can't get that thong song out of my head. Dun, 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 dun. That one? Who sang that? Yeah, I'm going to have Texas Shane and Travis on the cruise together. So we got to get B-Hall on the cruise so we can have my triplets. I confused the crap out of you guys. I confused you guys so much. If I can get B-Hall, we can get B-Hall on, man, that'd be great. The three of you guys, I love that. Yep, it was Shelby. Shelby with an I, though. Shelby with an I. How can I forget? That's my stepdaughter's name. Shelby. Oh, Todd is going too? Oh, no, he just said, hey, Todd. I'm like, oh, and Todd? Texas Shane, this channel sure is growing. 2.22 thousand subscribers is awesome. Way to go, Julio. Thanks again. Thank you. Thanks to you guys, man. You know, all the comments, all the likes, all the, you know, smashing that like button. We got 48 people in the room right now. Smash that like button, guys. That helps out tremendously. You wouldn't even know how much. Yep. Shelby lost 140 pounds without working out. Yep, without working out. And it works for a lot of people. And I always encourage everybody, look, you know, don't be scared of doing this medication because you're being told you got to work out. That is not a prerequisite to lose weight on this medication, or really to lose weight anyways. I lost 70 pounds doing the carnivore diet, and I was not lifting when I did that. So it is possible, but I was not happy with the outcome. When I went to Puerto Rico, July of 2023 on vacation, I deleted some photos because I was very flat and droopy after that weight loss. I didn't have the, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I didn't have the pecs and I was disappointed. So body recomposition, the doctor from Weightless, Rocio Salas Whalen, Dr. Rocio Salas Whalen, she's huge on body recomposition. Losing the weight, gaining the muscle, and not to be, you know, like you don't need, I don't know if you guys can see that. You guys don't need this. Ladies, I mean, man, you don't need like a huge chest, balancing chest or anything. It's not what I'm talking about, but just body recomposition. It's my 2 cents. Like, you know, not necessary, but it's better. So, but we'll talk about that. Yep. Shelby from the thinner side. That's her. Fantastic GLP-1 user and content creator, and she's awesome for sure. Definitely go watch her. She's great. I mean, on Brittany's channel, I watched it, like I said, 3 or 4 times already. Tizzy says, Julio, I want to buy the shirt you are wearing, but I've never seen that shirt available. Any chances you put those in your store? That's why I wore it tonight, my friend. Sandra and Grant and a few other people asked for it. I didn't even know anybody wanted this shirt. I love this shirt. I love this logo. And they asked for it. So I went on and I put it on 2 days ago, my friend. So it is in the store. Grant's already bought it. Sandra's already bought it. And it's available. So go for it, man. It's in white and different colors too. So Yeah, I love this shirt as well. I love this logo, man. Came up with it. It's cool. I think it's super cool. So thank you. Thanks for asking, brother. It's in there. And I know it's a little weird. The way the store is, it's hard to find stuff, but the best way is if you go in my YouTube channel, the store in on my YouTube channel, and you click on any shirt, and then on the top left, you'll see the YouTube logo, right in the tide YouTube red, the one that's on that shirt right there behind me, that logo. You click on that and it takes you to the actual store, to the main store. But there on the main page, it's only got a few options. So then you got to click shop now. I think is the button in the middle right there where it says Gonzo. It'll say shop now. You click on that, and now you can see all the shirts in all the colors and all that. And the cups, these phenomenal molecule riding the tide cups, which I need to drink. Sorry. My wife gets so mad at me when I do that. She's like, "Really? Did you have to?" She's listening, and I'm gonna be in the doghouse. I'm sleeping on the couch tonight for saying that. Ah, yep. And she did it with this. Shelby did it without tracking calories in 14 months. But she did say that she started tracking recently because she wasn't sure. She just had skin removal surgery, and she's not sure if it's the swelling or what it is. But she started tracking. She was tracking like a burger, and then she was eating some fries. And she said, I wasn't tracking the fries. So she's doing a little bit of tracking now, trying to figure some things out. And she does encourage and suggest that if you're having problems losing your weight on your journey, that tracking is a way to kind of figure out, try to figure out what's going on, encouraging that before you blame the medicine or think that you need to titrate up, to go ahead and look at these other factors. And I love that she said that, because that was kind of like where my brain goes. I'm very big on that. I say that on my channel all the time, that try to look at all the possibilities, change your diet, move more, walk more steps, like just make changes you need to make to break those stalls before turning to medication or thinking that your medication is not doing its job. Although she did say that she when she started the medication, she was titrating every month, which is the way a lot of people old school. I said we say old school from if you started this medication 2, 3, 4 years ago. That's the way it was suggested then. Every month, 2.5 first month, 5 second month, 7.5 third month. That's the way it was until you've I mean, a lot of people went all the way to 15 doing that on the early days. But now more and more people are like, hey, I lost all my weight in 2.5. More people are like, hey, just go up if you need to. You don't have to go up. If it's working, don't go up, and just maintain a low dose or the lowest dose that's working. It's the biggest advice that we hear now, but we're all different. And she did say that, and Brittany said that, and I agree with that 100%. We are all different. We're all on different journeys, and there's no right way or wrong way of doing this. It's just our own special journeys and ways of doing things. You know, want to make sure I'm clear on that. That I'm not sitting here telling you do it this way, because I would never suggest that. Travis says, I think there is a lot more discussion about not needing to exercise than there is saying you do, at least with GLP-1 focused YouTube channels. Yeah, I think that the problem is that for me personally, I I want somebody who's on the fence about taking this to not be scared off of taking this medication because they're deathly afraid of the gym or they're deathly afraid of lifting a weight. Just from the scars and the history of being told you got to work out to lose weight, you have to go in the gym, and the bad experiences that they've had at gyms. I don't want somebody to not start this medication because they're in their head, they have to. They're being told that they have to. So that's why I try to be clear. And I think a lot of people on YouTube, on these channels that are in the space are trying to be clear that you don't need to work out to be on this medication and to lose weight. The medication regulates your metabolic system and you start to lose weight. You're in a caloric deficit, and that's how you lose weight. Thermogenics, right? So the working out has its benefits. And there are a lot of people that lost all their weight and they get into maintenance and then they turn back around and say, man, I wish I would have started working out when I first started. And that was my fear. When I started, I bought the book Weightless and listened to it on the way to Puerto Rico. It came out December 30th of 2025. I believe it was when it came out. We were traveling that day and I was in my AirPods getting in trouble with the wife because I was like, I mean, I had one AirPod in just listening, absorbing all that information. It took me like 2 or 3 days to go through that entire book, to listen to the whole thing. I was listening to it at night, couldn't even sleep. I was listening to it because the information, I needed the information at the time. I was so new at it. So, and Dr. Sal's Whalen is huge. She's huge on body recomposition and working out. So that's when I was like, I'm going to work out. Hold my protein shake. I'm going to gain muscle. I'm going to be able to do it because she said very few people do and very few people gain muscle or maintain muscle during the weight loss. And I was like, you're talking to me. I'm going to be one of those, that 1%, that 0.1 or 1%. So, yeah, it's not for everybody and it's not necessary and it's not needed. You know, some people are really, really glad that they worked out during the journey. Some people are glad that they're doing it now, and it's never too late. I also think about the people like my parents. My parents in their late 60s, mid to late 60s, were already falling. They were very weak in their legs. Had they gotten this medication and lost 50 to 100 pounds, they wouldn't have been able to walk by the time they were done if they weren't strength training during their the weight loss. So for some people that are starting this medication, not for everybody, but for some people, it can cause sarcopenia. It can cause so much loss of muscle that they end up having to be in a wheelchair, or just uh, their quality of life is going to diminish greatly. So that's another point that I try to make. Obviously, we're not talking. Sometimes we get in our head and we kind of get focused on who we are. I'm 53 years old. I could have lost all this weight and not worked out, and I would have been fine. I'd probably be walking the same and walking fine. I don't need all this muscle to be able to walk and lift, my cup, right? So, but for some people, their muscle has already degraded so much that they need to do. It's better if they do strength training during the weight loss. It's very little. Literally, doing this for some people is enough. I've made videos about that. Very little strength training, not anything major. Starting with 1 day, 20 minutes, and then go from there. 52 people in here. Smash that like button. Thank you. Appreciate it. Frankly, Michelle, you don't need to work out to lose weight, but it is better for your health. This is said from someone who lost first 100 pounds without exercise. I now incorporate exercise down 150 combined. And Michelle has given me permission to talk about this because Michelle was one of the people that I saw talk about this on her Facebook when I wasn't comfortable repeating that, but I did talk about somebody who I had seen on Facebook talk about this. And she's an example of somebody who didn't work out, like she said, the first 100 pounds. And not that she regretted it, but then she incorporated it. She was like, well, you know what? It's time to do it. And that's what I always say on my videos too. Like when I just did the one with Sandra with the workout video at OAC, we did a workout video there. And I said it there several times that do it when you're ready to do it. Like Michelle, she lost the first 100 pounds, then she was ready to do it. And now she's an avid, she avidly works out on her badass machine that she's got at her house. Can't even remember the name of it right now, but it'll come in a minute. But it's that thing that hangs up on the wall, that TV thing, and you do the workout and all that's cool as heck, man. Super pricey, only, people with beautiful glasses, Michelle. can buy one of those things. But no, it's super cool, and everybody's got their own way of working out and doing their own thing. So I know I'm getting way behind. 8:18, 8:45. Yeah, I'm so behind, guys. I get it. All right, let's try to catch up. Todd said would love to do the cruise, which reminds me the finance minister hit Wonderland yesterday. Ooh, ba, 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 ba. Congratulations to the finance minister. That is the wifey, of course. Let's go ahead and ready her. Put your phone on wherever you're at, friend. Ready? Let's dance. So Mrs. Todd 80, Mrs. Todd 80, congratulations, hitting Wonderland. That is a huge milestone. Mrs. Todd 80, congratulations. I apologize if I was, getting ahead of myself. It could be a Mr. Toth 80. I don't know. Could be. I don't know. Finance minister doesn't tell me much. So it could be either way. Either way is fine with me. Love it that we hit Wonderland. Yes, that Wonderland. Correct. Travis says, dude, don't give up on that cruise, man. You can make payments. That's right. You can make payments from here to there. So it's not that painful. You can work a couple hours extra time. You can look in your couch and see if you find some pennies in there and put money together. Some of these people are sharing rooms. That's another thing. You can save money by sharing rooms. There are some people going by themselves. If you're going by yourself, look out for somebody. I think there's a couple of Sandras that are going to be sharing a room. Sandra, and he says, one of the classes from OAC, the speaker stressed that working out, strength training is one way to help lose weight, but she stressed also other kinds of movements, activities that you enjoy doing. That's right. Do what you can. Just you don't need to do it. You can lose all the weight. You can do what you can. Just do what you can. That's it. Frankly, Michelle says, I am hosting a group cruise to Alaska for anyone interested. August 14, 2027. It will be an 11-night land and sea cruise tour with Princess. Good onboard credit right now. Ooh, August 14, 2027. Man, that sounds like fun. If you guys are interested, hit up Michelle and get on that cruise. I talked to the wife about that one. Todd says, we all grew up being told, do crunches, it will burn belly fat, which they said not true, but some recent research indicates that it is measurable but subtle. Yep. I say don't kill yourself. Do what you can. Don't kill yourself. Hey, look who we have here. Good seeing you, bro. You look great. Thank you, Gary. Gary is my best friend since childhood. One of the first people I met when I came into sixth grade, middle school. And we were hanging out today. He came over to wish me a happy birthday and hang out for a little bit. And we were chit chatting about GLP-1s. He's considering taking a GLP-1. And actually, I'm going to tell you the story, Gary, if you're still in here. I know I'm far behind, but Gary bought the GLP-1, $300, prescribed, bought it, Walgreens, the actual medicine, brought it home, um, uh, and decided for several medical reasons he was unsure. So he didn't know he was supposed to refrigerate it, so it went bad. He had to throw it out. I know. How many of you right now are like, no? That's what I said. I was like Darth Vader on Star Wars when where's Padme? No. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. That's what I was like when he told me that story. I was like, no, bro, because he's like, I didn't take the medicine. And Gary's like, I didn't take the medicine. I'm like, okay, so where is it, bro? Bring it over. You don't want it? I'll take care of that, bro. I'll take care of that for you. But he's like, no, 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 it went bad. I didn't put it. I'm like, he's like, nobody told me I had to refrigerate. I'm like, what? No. And then my wife came in, Angie, and we told her the story, and she was like, no. Those of us that know how painful that can be. Yep. Travis can't go. Travis can't go. All right, I'm going to catch up, guys. I'm going to catch up. If I pass something, I apologize. You guys let me know. Steve, as an NSV, I had to drill a new hole in my belt. That's a nice one. I got to do that on 2 of my belts. I got to drill a new hole, man. That's a nice one. I appreciate that. That's awesome, dude. Aw. Travis, oh, they're talking pain, but Michelle, you just became a YouTube member, or are you just saying that? I don't know how that works, but it doesn't matter. We need to dance anyways. So I appreciate it if you just became a YouTube or read the thing. That's what it is. Thank you, Michelle. Appreciate it that you just became a member. But you already were, but if you're not, you just became one. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. We're gonna celebrate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to the membership, Michelle. That is a Gila Monster egg next to your name. You will be in charge of that Gila Monster to watch it hatch and grow to be a full-grown adult. So there's that. All right, we're gonna dance again. Oh, Sherry sends happy poop to 10 joules. Happy poop. I'm sure that has to do with the farting. You guys are killing me. I love it. Hey, GLP-1s. We're talking about poop. We're talking about farting. That's how it is. We're gonna dance to the poop. To the poop dance. For the poop. For the poop. Thank you, Sherio. Appreciate it. All right, if I don't see a QQQ, I'm going to get caught up, guys. I'm going to get caught up. Oh, Kenny K's in the house. Hey, Kenny K. And you guys. Oh, and Quimman. Hello. I did have a great birthday. Thank you so much. I did. Had family over on Sunday. We celebrated Sunday. My wife made empanadas. She bought me a really nice cake with ganache. She made arroz con gandules, arroz blanco, habichuela roja, pollo guisado o pollo en el barbecue. What else? Tostones. So I've been eating like a king, but I'm ready to go back into healthy eating. On this medication, this is not fun. Eating heavy fatty foods is not fun. Like I am ready to get back into good eating again. So Footloose, kick off your Sunday shoes. Damn, Lily, you're getting all the good songs out. All right. Sherio says, Julio, I think you said your Renfo Morpho Nova scale is pretty accurate to your DEXA scan. I have that scale and I am having a hard time finding a DEXA near me. Should I even worry about getting one? Absolutely, the DEXA is not necessary. I mean, not even the Renfo Morpho scan is not necessary either. It is just good information, especially if you're trying to be really intentional about muscle gain while you're doing a caloric deficit, a major caloric deficit. I don't know if you're at 500, 300, calories in deficit. I'm at a 1,000 calorie deficit. So and I wanted to gain muscle was my goal. So for me, these numbers are important in that sense. Like I want to keep track and be like, okay, it's looking good. It's looking good. I don't need to tweak anything, or I got to tweak this, or I got to tweak that. So I'm really intentional about those things, and that's obviously not necessary. So don't think this is what you need. I'm not saying you need this, but you asked the question. I'm going to explain it best as possible. The Morpho Nova scale, or the DEXA scan measures you more accurately in the sense that the bio is called bioelectrical impedance scale, the ones with the handle, more so than the ones that you just step on. But the Morphoscan Nova scale is it's a bioimpedance scale. And yes, um, if you are really hydrated, it's more efficient because the electrical current that goes through your body is more efficient when you have more water in your muscles in your body. When you're less hydrated, which is something that happens to all of us daily, where we change, our hydration changes daily. Throughout the day. You sweat a lot, you less hydrated. You happen to drink less water that day, you're less hydrated. Or you drank a lot of water, you just killed it, and you didn't sweat any. You were at the computer all day, you're gonna be more hydrated that day than the day that you were doing more exercise and drinking less or something. Anyhow, because that fluctuates, the results from the scale change drastically. You can actually have like there's times where I get on it and I have like a 3 pound muscle gain from one day to the other because it's reading things so differently. So you don't want to compare day to day or week to week. You want to compare results to results. Like I'll go in and I'll look at like 2 months before, I'll look at a result at a report that says that I was, whatever, I forget what the reading will be, like whatever, 130 or whatever many pounds of water. I forget how it reads, but whatever many pounds of water. And then I look for one that's very, very close. If it's within, I think, at 1.5 pounds of water weight, then it should be pretty accurate. Anyhow, the way I do it is that I do all the results and I put it into Gemini or AI, and AI spits it out and says, "Yep, this is good, this is good, this is good," and it breaks it down for me. I think that's the best way of doing it, and I put in all the information for 3 months. Is the way I did the last one. Or you can do it for a month, put all the information for a month. You can do it on the actual app, really easy. It downloads it for you. You can put it right into Gemini. It is on my video. If you look at the video, my Renfo video that I did recently, I showed on there, illustrated how to do that on the app. So if you don't know how to do it yet, you can do that easily. I hope that answers the question. My buddy Mike has a question. How do you stop your body from losing the weight when you meet your goal? Or will you just keep burning it to your muscle, skin, and bone? What stops the weight loss? It's the dose, Mike. I'm sure 1,000 people already answered that, but it's the dose. So you keep increasing dose to keep that caloric deficit going. And then once you start getting close to your goal weight, you and your doctor, this is not Julio advice, right? I'm not a doctor, but you'll start to adjust your dose down. So you titrate up to lose, you start titrating down to slow down the weight loss. Some people end up hitting what a lot of people refer to as the enough point, or a set point, set enough weight point. Where you just hit a certain point, you're already at 15 milligrams, and that's it. You're not losing any more weight, and that's that happens to some people as well. So there's different. It just affects everybody differently, but that's the most typical, is that you titrate up, you lose weight. When you get close, you start titrating down, and you end up at what they call a therapeutic dose. Some people are 10 milligrams, 12.5. Some people are 7.5, 5, 2.5. There are some people that are even what they call microdosing, where they're using the vial, they're extracting less than 2.5, which is the lowest dose that they sell. So they'll be doing 1 milligram, 1.5 milligrams as a therapeutic dose. As a matter of fact, that 12-year-old that's now, I think she's like 17 or 18 years old, that she was on Oprah Winfrey and she was at OAC. I believe she's on 1 milligram dose weekly or every 2 weeks or something like that. That's what she said. on the Downsize cruise. She gave an interview, and I think that's what she's on. So everybody's different, and you just have to play with it, my friend. But great question. And you got my phone number, man. You can call me anytime, brother. Um, oh, Michael's gone. Really, really quick. Staying alive, staying alive. I love this. I love it. I love it. Michael says, glad I stopped by. We'll be back again. Talk to you soon. Julio, good luck to everyone on their journey later. He's watching the Yankees game, so he's having a good time. My buddy Marine, Jeff, Devil Dog, what's going on, my friend? Thank you very much. Appreciate the birthday wish. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome. I know I'm way behind. Where am I at? Ooh, I'm half an hour back. Ooh. Okay, B Hall says, Julio, I had a party at my house, and this girl tried my inversion table. When she flipped upside down, she let out a loud fart. It was hilarious. I love that. Thank you so much for sharing that with me, my friend. And that was a girl. That's awesome. It's usually us dudes that are farting. My wife hasn't farted since I met her. 20 years. She's never farted or used the bathroom number 2. Oh, Todd wants us to dance. Let's dance. Thank you, Todd. You guys ready? 50 calories right here.
Here comes the
Woo! Top 80, gifted 5 right inside memberships. Thank you, Todd. That's awesome. Appreciate it. 100%. Thank you, thank you. That's 5 more memberships. You know what that means? Bunch of people are going to be able to get in on Sundays, members only. Ride or tide, ride or tide. Sundays, members only. That's awesome. Thank you, Todd, man. That's awesome. Jude says, I forgot to hit the like button, but just did. Thank you, Jude. I appreciate it. Make sure you hit the like button. Travis is giving Mike some tips of the calories until you hit that level point you're happy with. It has taken me 6 months to master it. Work in progress. You can also try lowering dose. I am not a doctor. We are not doctors. Steve, how are you? Steve Marquez. Hope you had a great birthday. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, my friend. Yep. More memberships. Yeah, what's going on, Carol? Hanging out in the bushes. Come on, get out of the bushes. Oh, you've been on the phone with your brother in Georgia. His doctor just gave him a script for Zepbound. Heck yeah. Welcome, welcome. Michelle says, I am booked on the cruise. Reminder to be part of the downsize part. You must book through their agent. I am a travel agent and had to book through them. It is the only way to be part of their events. That is correct. That is correct. Go through the downsize so you can be a part of all their events as well. First time I got to be a triplet, Texas Shane. There you go, man. Oh, your brother's got. Did you say brother? I think you said brother. Yeah, talking to your brother. Yep, 100 pounds to lose. It's gonna happen. Tell him. Tell him it's gonna happen. Tell him you got good news. It's gonna happen. He's gonna ride the tide. Tell him he's gonna be riding the tide. Send him my channel. How come I haven't met your brother, Carol? All right, I gotta get caught up. Yep. Anne's gonna be on the downsize cruise with her twin sister, and she's going on the Alaska cruise. Dang, man, I want to go. Woo! Cheryl's booked on the cruise too. Bah, 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 bah. That's awesome. Todd says, but you're the good looking triplet. That's hilarious. Lucia Gray's question. Saying this very gently, if we say we don't need to exercise or move our bodies, aren't we reinforcing the easy way out narrative and giving the critics more ammunition? Yes and no. I get that. I get that 100%. And that is very hard for me. Grace, there's a great point and great question. And that's why I kind of I say you don't need to work out. And then I say with a caveat, right? But it's better if you do. And it's more beneficial and you're probably going to want to. But I go back to this, Grace. Um, I've talked about this before. I had some very, very dark moments in my life, right? Where I would go to sleep and wish that I didn't wake up. Very dark moments in my life. Vomiting in my sleep, um, just horrible moments. And had somebody told me then that there was a medication that I could take, but I needed to work out, I probably would have said to him, dude, you don't understand. I'm not working anything out. I can't even tie my shoes. I bought shoes that you could slip on, those shoes you could slip on without bending over because I couldn't tie my shoes. I could barely use the bathroom and clean myself. I would have to jump in the shower at times because I just couldn't even do that. So I'm speaking to them. I'm speaking to somebody who's at home right now watching this, watching my videos, that's desperately wanting some sort of relief and can barely move. And I'm telling you, you don't need to work out. Talk to your doctor, get the medication, and use the medication. And you're going to be fine. This is going to be great for you. And if down the road, a year down the road, 6 months, a year and a half, 2 years, 3 years down the road, you are feeling like, hey, I would like to, I would like to start working out, then maybe that's the time for you to do it. So it's not a hey, you can be lazy and do this. Of course, if you're trying to lose 50 pounds and you're in pretty good health and you're pretty flexible or you're moving, you're pretty good, pretty strong as it is, um, and you can start working out from the very beginning, you should do it. I think it's going to be better for you. I encourage it. Grace, you know my videos. I'm always working out. I go to the gym 7 days a week. I go to jujitsu. I love working out. I'm building muscle. I do videos on how to work out. But I think of my parents. I think of my mom. I think of my dad. My dad was never going to go in a gym at his age, and he needed the medication. And my mom was never going to. My mom wouldn't even walk around the neighborhood. I've done some videos of me getting up from a chair and sitting back down, calling that a workout in the kitchen, calling that a leg workout because I think of my mom. That's what my mom needed. My mom needed to do up and downs, squat style quad workouts in the kitchen, on the kitchen table, on a kitchen chair. She did not need somebody to tell her she needed to get a gym membership or to get dumbbells or to get stretchy bands or to get uh you know equipment or anything like that. She needed the medication and she needed to do very, very light moving stuff when she was ready for it. So that's my thing. And I get what you're saying. Now, I'm all for promoting exercise. Don't get me wrong, but the naysayers are going to have to learn that. Those people that keep calling us lazy or you need to move more and exercise more and eat less and stop being lazy and stop being taking the easy way out. Send them to my jiu-jitsu gym so I can show them. I'll show them. I'll show them what being lazy is and taking the easy way out is. It's just we're all at a different place. That's all. Sorry, I didn't mean to take so long on that one, but thank you for asking that. I really appreciate it. That's a perfect way to look at it, and I really appreciate it. and that is the double-edged sword on that one for sure. Um, let me see if I can get caught up. Ooh, Crash is new. Hey, Crash. I just finished up on my first 4 shots of box of Z-Bound 2.5. Congratulations. Welcome to the club, my friend. That is awesome. Crash. I like that name too. Congratulations. Welcome. Welcome. Ask any questions, Crash. I'm so pumped, down 15 pounds, and I have a bit of visceral fat, and I feel great. Yep. That is awesome, man. Or woman. Sorry. Crash could be Crash Vehicle, 2010. Don't know. Taryn. I know it's hard. It's hard. Frankly, Michelle says to Lucy and Grace, saying this with respect. Do all thin people exercise? Do we all tell any other person with a disease how they should treat it? I agree with exercise, but no one's business. It's another way to look at it. It's a hot topic for sure. You know, I'll go back to it. You know, the whole time. I want people to exercise, but I want people to exercise when they can and if they want to. And I don't want to. You know, I don't want to. Yeah, I just don't want to put that pressure. I think we've been doing that a lot as a community. We have been kind of talking a lot about exercise and pushing exercise and stuff. And, Dr. Salas Whalen pushes it, and then Dr. Anya, she does not, and she doesn't even work out. She didn't even want one of my shirts with the weights on it because her husband. She's like, we just do kayak. We don't lift weights. She doesn't do any strength training. she laughs about it too. So she doesn't push that. Where Dr. Salas Whalen, she does. She's like huge and she does workout videos and stuff. And she's big on working out. So you get different endocrinologists. Although Dr. Anya said, she did a little mic drop. She said, I am a scientist and a doctor. I'm not just a doctor. Mic drop. Yeah. Ooh. Your adjustable dumbbells arrived today. Cool, man. Which ones did you get? Let me know. Did you get them from my thingamajiggy, my store, or whatever the heck downstairs? The link to use the link. Todd says, do the shirts run true to size and what material? So there is a shirt that says jersey on it, like a football jersey. That's the closest thing to dry fit. I'm not sure if it's a dry fit. It's kind of like a meshy feel to it, but it's not a see-through mesh. Not like a see-through mesh. It reminds me of Right Said Fred. I don't know if you guys remember that video on MTV. I'm too sexy for this shirt. Too sexy. Remember that? He had that fishnet shirt on that video. Every time I think of that. Anyways, I digress. So yeah, that one is like the best workout shirt, I think. Travis, you just got one, right? Was it Travis? See, or B Hall? Travis, I think you just got one. Yeah, Travis, you just got one delivered to you, right? I like it. I think it's very nice. It fits pretty good. It is a little, I would say, it's a little smaller than true size, but not by much. So I've been getting larges, and my large on the mesh jersey one fits a little bit tighter than my other larges, if that says anything. Um, then the other one I got, which I wouldn't recommend it unless you're into jujitsu and you want a rash guard, but it says rash guard on it. That's literally a rash guard. So either you're for surfing or the beach, going in, boogie boarding or something where you would use a rash guard, whatever other sport you would use it for. Hope that helps. Hey, Jess is here. Jess says, yep, I lost 123 pounds without working out. I'm glad I didn't let my lack of exercise discourage me from starting my journey at OAC. They discuss we exercise for health, not necessarily weight loss. I agree. I agree with that. I don't want anybody to be discouraged from taking this medication because they feel like they have to work out. I don't want to discourage. I don't want anybody to be discouraged because of that. And it's fact. You know, there are people in wheelchairs that are on this medication losing weight that are not out walking, obviously, or running, or even necessarily working out at all. They might be, some of them might do some arm stuff and try to do some things. I mean, not but just because you're in a wheelchair doesn't mean you can't work out or exercise, but you don't have to. Don't have to. Sorry. Crash says hitting the gym will maintain your muscle. All right, let me get caught up. 8:40 and 9:15. Yeah, I'm way behind. I'm gonna get caught up. I know you guys are chatting with each other. If I see a QQQ, I'll stop. Otherwise, and if I miss something, please put it back up when I get closer to the bottom there. I know you guys are chatting. Great topic, man. It's really, everybody's really talking about it. Yep. I finally caught up to that one. Julio, it is a tonal. Man, I couldn't think of the tonal. Yeah, that's the name of it, tonal. If you guys want to Google that, it's like between $3,000 and $6,000, depending whether you get a used one or not, I think. Yeah, I mean, look, a lot of people, I see a lot of people that lost the weight without or exercising, and they don't all use the word regret, but a lot of them do. As a matter of fact, I'm going to play this one for you guys. I've played it before, but I'm going to play it again. This is another GLP-1 content creator, and she posted this.
Definitely. Did I work out during my weight loss? This is a great question because I walked, but I didn't start seriously working out until over a year in. That's my regret. That is my regret. I wish I had started earlier with strength training. That's what I focus on now. One, because you lose muscle mass when you lose weight. And two, my age. We lose muscle mass no matter what. That's not good for aging. I started in on it over a year in. I had a program, I've talked about it before on here, where
that's just one. I mean, I could play a bunch of them. I've seen a lot of people say that they regret it, most people say, look, it would have been better if I started. Some people are like, man, I wish I would have done it. They don't use the word regret. Regret is a strong word. But it is definitely something that some people when they reach that stage, and I get it, because when I lost the weight that first time I was trying to prove to myself, somebody said to me, you lose weight in the kitchen, not in the gym. Somebody said that to me. I was like, ooh, I never heard of that before. And I'm like, I'm going to test that. I'm going to see if that's real. So that's what I did. I literally lost 70 pounds on carnivore without going to the gym to lift weights. I was still doing jiu-jitsu, but I wasn't, that was just cardio, not weightlifting. And I remember seeing a picture of us at the beach in Puerto Rico that July of 2023 and being like, what happened to my chest? It was just, I was like, what? Just seeing the loose skin, droopy, like, just, it was like I deflated. And for me, that was like, man, I was able to lose the weight, but did I want to lose it like that? Could I have done something? Look, it doesn't mean that if you work out, you're gonna end up with a bodybuilder's body. I still have loose skin now. You guys have seen my shirt off. I mean, I still have the droopy chest, and I got loose skin on my stomach and my chest and my right here. I have loose skin, that it doesn't matter how hard I work out. I'm not going to get rid of that. That's not going to be, it's not going to be, I'm not going to be the Rock when I get done with my weight loss. That's not the way it works. But have I avoided more loose skin? Do I have a better physique than I would have had I not been working out? Very possible. Slower weight loss, I'm at a pound to a pound and a half, 1.3 pounds average per week, which a lot of people are like, dude, you're in a stall. I'm like, no, I'm not in a stall. Watch. And then boom, I lose 3 pounds. And I'm like, you see, I wasn't in a stall just because I've been 194 now for like almost 2 weeks, I think, or 2 weeks. And I know that one of these days in the next week or so, I'm going to wake up and it's going to be 192, 191, and it's just the way it is. But, slower weight loss, more muscle gain, slower fat loss, does it help? Potentially. That's what a lot of doctors suggest. The more muscle you build, the better your metabolic system operates, the better you can, lose weight and sustain, and energy and all these things are good about muscle is what they say. I'm not a doctor. I don't know, but I'm doing it that way. Hope that helps. I don't know. But the tonal's cool for sure. Yeah. Lizzie Gray says, yeah, that's fancy. Yep. Yeah. I want to catch up. I keep saying I'm going to catch up and I keep stopping. So much good information. You guys everybody's got great information in here. Grant, just ordered the first Red in the Tide shirt. Woohoo! That's awesome, brother. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Oh, hey, Nikki. Better late than never. That's right. That's what I'm doing for 2 hours, so we can have time for everybody to jump on and jump off if you need to. But hey, Michelle. I was a gifted member. I guess it died off, so I became an official paying member. Yay! We got to celebrate. That's what it was. And thanks for $5. Love it. Thank you, Michelle. Appreciate that. That's so nice of you. And welcome back to the membership. From the gifted membership, rejoin. Follow on YouTube. Rejoin the membership. And gifted the $5. Thank you very much, Michelle. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, let's keep it going. My buddy Grant.
Here comes the
Kill 6 joules. Thank you, Grant. Thank you. Thank you, Michelle. Appreciate it from both of you. Thank you. I know that was a while back at 8:54. We're at 9:23. I'm going to keep trying to get caught up here. So I'm going past a lot of stuff. If I miss something, please put it up. Ooh, Nikki says, I just got my shirt from Julio. Biggest size was 3X, and I was worried it would be too small, but it's a little baggy and so soft. I love it. Oh, I love that. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you. If you can get a picture to me, that'd be great. I would love it. If you feel comfortable with it, send it over. So I'm collecting pictures so I can do a picture on video, a bunch of pictures, everybody wearing their shirts. We got to do the poop dance again, courtesy of Gangsta. I love that. I think we can get the poop dance. $1.99. Let's go. Ready? the food band. Thank you, gangsta. Appreciate it. You're awesome. Travis says, Jude, I wish we could put pics in the chat so I could show my boy Finn and he watches Julio on the TV when he dances. That'd be awesome. I love that. Nikki says she's gonna be watching the replay because she needs to know about the poop. That's hilarious. That's awesome. All right, I'm going fast. Sorry if I blew by something. This is a good one. Michelle says, my obesity doctor recommendation is to stay at the dose you needed to maintain, just like your blood pressure. Per the Surmount study, you should do this, not titrate down. Everybody is different. Interesting. So you suggested in Surmount studies, it suggests that you stay at the dose when you hit your maintenance. Good to know. I got to read those studies. Dr. Anya told me to read them. I haven't read them yet. All right, I gotta keep going. You guys are talking to each other. I'm at 9 o'clock. I'm going. Oh, B-Hall has to go. See you, B-Hall. Keep riding the tide. Paula joined us. Hello, Julio and everyone. How's your birthday? It was great. Thank you. It was so good. We have family. We sang happy birthday. Oh, I don't think I put it at the end of the video. Man, I was supposed to put the clip of everybody singing happy birthday at the end of the video, today's video. I totally forgot to do that. I believe I forgot, unless you guys correct me, but I believe I forgot to do that. Dang it. I meant to do that. Emmy Glutai says, so true, Julio. I never thought of it that way. I always push the you have to lift narrative, but never realized that if someone told me I could only have Zep if I proved I was lifting, I probably wouldn't have started. It took me 2 months to get comfortable enough to go to the gym. Yeah, that's the normal thing for most people starting this medication. I mean, I was not going to the gym. November 3rd, 2025, I was 247 pounds. I was binge eating pizza and candy from Halloween. And the heck if I was going to go into a gym at that moment. Of course, by like week 5, I was feeling like I was 20 years old again. And I thought I was the man, but it was during Christmas and, vacation and all that. So I still didn't go to the gym until January. We took bands with us to Puerto Rico because my son was big into working out. And I used them I did like 3 sets. And I was like, yeah, I'm done with this. You work out. I just watched my son work out with with the bands in the Airbnb. So, and now every time I go on vacation, I hit the gym. I hit the gym every day at OAC. I hit the gym in Puerto Rico. I hit the gym everywhere I go. All right. No, not Puerto Rico. When we went to North Carolina for the Marine Corps graduation. All right, I'm going to keep going. Hey, Bieber Amy's here. What's up? Thanks, man. He said, happy birthday, Julio. Belated birthday. Thanks, brother. I hope the book is good. Still got to send out a couple more books. There were some more winners. I've been bad on my Rising Tides Fridays. I gotta do one. It's been like 2 weeks since I've done one, so it's time this Friday, probably this Friday. Yeah, Travis. Yes, I got one. Nice material, lightweight. Might fit me about the same as my other tees. Okay, good stuff then. About the same size then as the other shirts. Good to know. Okay. Jess says, what I appreciate about the GLP-1 lives I attend is the encouragement they share. We get enough negativity from people that don't understand the disease of obesity. We listen, we don't judge. 100%. We're a big family here, all sharing good stuff. Yep, Grant totally agrees. Um, yep. Bieber Amy says, start slow, just a walk is good. Take it easy. I like that. Like that advice. And says, Julio, I subscribe to Just Karen. She is my age, so I identify with her. Oh yeah, yeah, the one I just played. No, I love Just Karen. I think she's good. She's awesome. And I love that she said that. I think that's powerful. I think when you do have those regrets, you should really be honest. You know, a lot of us, you know, I think there are some people out there that do have those regrets and they just don't want to admit it, you know, and maybe you know, say, you know, but you know, when we have regrets, you know, I regret going to 5 milligrams from 2.5. I regret that. That was a regret for me. And I did it because a family member told me that 5 milligrams is where she lost the most weight. So I immediately called my doctor and I was like, bum me up, bro. I'm ready to lose weight. And I shouldn't have done that. I learned, I mean, I didn't know, right? Um, for me, it was ignorance. And then I learned from the books, weight lesson enough. And I was like, I should have stayed at 2.5. Not a huge mistake, but you know, I learned. And now I'm still at 5 milligrams. Hey, Gina, my sister from another mister. Jude's been a member for 1 month. Congrats, Jude. She says, love your music and confetti, Julio. So fun. Thank you. You should see it when it gets stuck on confetti and then we can't get it off. David. Hola, friends. Hope everyone is doing well and having a great summer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Michelle, for stopping by. I know you got to get up early. Have a great night. Thank you, thank you. Let's dance. Thanks to Stephanie. 440 joules with the Unk Alert. Let's go. I think it's about time. We need to get the blood flowing. Hey, we may not need to exercise to lose weight on this medication. We need to exercise when you are on a live with Friend the Tide. Get the confetti on. What am I doing? Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Stephanie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love it. Hey, Twan is in the house. Hey, Twan. Nice seeing Twan. Met Twan at OAC. Hey, there's my buddy Jazz. What's up, man? Thanks for making it, my friend. Hey, my man. Pleasure meeting you in Orlando at OAC. Glad we could connect. If you guys watched the first video that I put up in the pool when I'm there with Barb, metabolic midwife, and I spoke to what was his name? I forget his name now, but another gentleman, a trucker, that we spoke for a little bit, and then right after that, I spoke to Jeff, and I was like, Jess. I was like, this guy right here, He's way taller than me, of course, like most people, because I'm short. I was like, he influenced me to start YouTube, and he's one of the first people that I saw on YouTube when I started medication. So, uh, about 8 months ago, and I just, we just became friends on Facebook, and I asked him if he could come on. So, thank you so much for stopping by. He's got a channel as well. Go and subscribe to him. Great guy. Awesome. Thank you so much for being here, man. No, I see how it is. I see how it is, Carol. I'm so sorry that I missed your birthday, Julio. I feel like a failure as a friend. Hope that it was really special. It was special from all the people that wished me a happy birthday except you. No big deal, Carol. I know you're busy. You're a super busy person, so it's all right. Someday we'll get, you'll talk to me someday. Totally kidding. I know you're my bestie. You're my bestie. All right, let me see if I can get caught up. 9:30. All right, we're getting close. I'm getting close. And now you're leaving. I have to go out and put the ducks and chicks in the coops. BRB. If I miss the end before I get back, have a good night, everyone. Love you all. Jeez. Messing with chicks and coops and ducks and what? Where do you live? Did I go back in time or did you give me another 440 Uncle Alert? You know what? It doesn't matter if it's the same one. It's celebrated. It's fine. I think I went back in time. Here we go. Thank you, Stephanie. We need to lose another 50 calories. These dances are 50 calories, people. 50 calories. We can always lose 50 calories. Thank you, Stephanie. Appreciate it. Yeah, I know. Michelle says, so many of us moved up quicker as we thought it would bring us more loss. I know. And I get it. I know. It's just, once I learned, I was like, man, I needed to do more research before I did something like that. So I now take my time when I'm feeling some changes or anything. Carol says she regrets not staying on 2.5. That's funny because I think one of your friends said to you, wait, but then you went and jump ship regardless. And then you don't want to talk to that friend anymore. So there's that. And you won't wish him a happy birthday either. And Quinlan says she regrets going to 7.5. Yeah, there's that. Yep. Travis says, yes, a lot of people needlessly titrated up. I too think I could have stayed at 5 milligrams. Lily, you owe me a couple thousand. That's right, because the price goes up right after that too. Yeah. So it's pricier too. So Michelle says, with my recent medical issues, moving to 12.5 probably made them, but it also got me to where I am today. So it is regret, but not a regret, if that makes sense. 100%, we can always look at the positive, right? By me titrating up to 5 and then regretting it, I can say now that, you know what? It taught me that I need to be more cautious and careful. It is a medication. There are consequences to doing things that, blindly and without proper information. So since realized that that was a mistake, I have been more cautious on this medication, studied more, learned more, paid more attention, talked to more people, all the good things. So there's always good that comes out of some things, and, obviously, hopefully is not a major problem, you know. Um, let me see where am I? 9:35. Okay, I'm getting pretty close. I'm not too far behind. Just 5 minutes. That's good. We're good. I can start reading stuff. Let's read stuff then. All right. Todd says, I was reading a study the other day and it mentioned that women lose weight a little faster than men on TERP. Whew. Man, I doubt that. I doubt that study, man. Dudes lose weight super fast. I mean, some women do too. I mean, everybody's different, really. But dudes are more known to lose weight. I mean, I think it also has to do with how much weight you got to lose. That some of the heavier people lose 6, 7, 8 pounds a week at first, lose super fast, and then they start slowing down as you get closer to weight. But yes, Jess, it was Don from Boston. You watched the video, man. I think, or you met him. Oh, because you knew him. You know Don. That's what it is. Because you're part of the OAC, uh, OAC board. You're a board member, I believe, of the OAC. I believe. So you know Don. I think Don's a frequent. He's been there before to OACs. Recognizing hunger versus food noise is one of the hardest things. Yes, Michelle, I love that you said that. That is a big, big, big thing that happened to me, and it happens to a lot of people. For me, I had never, ever in my life had normal food signals or hunger signals. And when I had my first one, which was like 3 months into the medication, I immediately thought it was food noise because why in the heck am I thinking about Taco Bell right now? And after I ate, I realized that I wasn't thinking about Taco Bell anymore, and that's not the typical food noise. Food noise, when I eat something healthy, I'm even more angry that I didn't eat the Taco Bell. And this time I was like, I don't want anything right now. I'm good. So that's when I was like, all right, this is not food noise. This is something else. Did some research, hunger signals, normal human being hunger signals. Had a shake, went to the gym, went to jujitsu, did a really hard jujitsu workout, left. My body was starving, wanted nutrition, wanted food, and I confused it with food noise. And a lot of people titrate based on that. And I almost did. I almost called my doctor and titrated then to 7.5. I'm glad I did it. So, yeah, that's a good one. Hey, Yari's in the house. Good evening, everyone. Been on and listening, but was driving and couldn't comment. Now I can. Awesome. Thanks for joining the getting out of the bushes. I just learned that phrase, so I'm throwing it out there. So Todd says, and Quimmin, I was wondering about that. I'm 5 and 6 weeks in, but 17.5 pounds down, wondering if I should even go to 7.5. The compounded is in the fridge. It's going to be a decision between you and your doctor, but you're hearing all this information here. That may help out some. Michael King Douglas. Hello, Michael. What I've learned from my time using Zepbound, I've always had the smarts and know how to eat properly and normal. My issue comes from the siren calls coming from the snack pantry. Yes. That's my wife. My wife is a snacker. She's not a binge eater. She's a snacker. I'm a binge eater. I'll snack too, but I'm more of a binge eater. When I start snacking, I just go for it. I'm like, I already had one chip, so I might as well have the whole bag and the other bag, and then the other dessert, and then the cake, and then the ho ho and all that stuff. I go all out. I go all in for 2 months. So I'm Quimmin. Me too. I see people, so many people who think it is food noise, but it appears to be hunger. That is 100% real happened to me since I started. Michael says, as I started, I just eating meals, and food is nothing but an afterthought. Yeah. That's why I call it riding the tide, because now we're going with the flow. I'm going with the flow. I'm no longer fighting against the current. I'm going with the flow. I'm riding the tide. It is easy. It is flowing. It is the same direction. If I'm white knuckling anything, is having to eat more. Excuse me. I was parched. Trucker says I thought about increasing. Listen to all these comments. So you know the signals, right? Food noise is one of my reasons to titrate up. I have three: food noise, an actual stall. Those two things can be confused. Food noise can be confused with hunger signals. Stalls can be confused with not knowing that you're not in a caloric deficit anymore, or that you're eating too little and your body has stalled. So sometimes you got to go up in calories to get out of a stall. Sometimes you got to go down in calories to get out of a stall. Sometimes you have to increase your moving, like walking or expenditure. You have to increase it because you're already too low in calories. If you're a man and you're eating 1500 calories, 1500 calories, and you're a man and you get into a stall because you're not eating, you're not expending it. At that point, it's not that you're eating too many calories. It may be that you're not expending enough energy. So, if your BMR is around 1500 and you're not doing anything, you're waking up, going to your computer, doing work, taking a shower, watching TV, going to sleep, you're not expending any energy. Your NEAT is very low, which is your energy expended other than exercise. You're just moving around, energy is very low. You may not be in a caloric deficit and get stalled. I mean, there's so many different things, and I know it just sounds crazy and a lot if you don't know this stuff, but there's many different reasons, and some people just use the medicine, and that's why it gets a bad reputation when people start titrating up, so they don't feel any hunger signals, and they don't have to count anything, they don't have to know anything, and they don't want to get stalled. And the higher you go in dose, and the less you feel like eating, and the more blah and vomiting and or nausea that you feel, and some people have lost their weight like that. I'm not saying that's wrong, I'm just saying that's another option. There's other options. Jess says, OMG, the new shirts are super cute. I just bought a hot pink tank. Ah, thank you, Jess. That means that you got two shirts now because you bought one at OAC. That's awesome. Thank you so much. And I'm still working on the whole my protein shake design. Once I get that, I'm gonna put it on the shirt. I'm gonna buy one of those for sure. I love that saying, hold my protein shake, um, which can go with any saying, but I'm using, I don't know if you guys heard about that one, but I showed it a couple of days ago. Yeah, Todd says sometimes hunger is just getting hydrated. Your body wanting more hydration. There are so many things, we could sit here all night and talk about it. And we are sitting here talking about it all night. But yeah, there are so many different things. It could be, I know lack of sleep gets thrown around a lot, and cortisol and stuff like that. Those are a little bit harder to pinpoint. They are real, but they're a little bit harder to pinpoint and less likely. But being dehydrated is definitely a strong one that causes a lot of issues, including uh, uh, fatigue, feeling fatigued, and headaches. I get headaches when I'm not hydrated well, and then I'll do the element T, a little bit of electrolytes, just to get that back up and going. So some things to think about. So, Nikki's got a good point here. She says, I was worried it's too fast, Travis, but my doctor said that since I have sleeve surgery and has and started above 300, that it was okay. You see, and that's another thing is that, we're out here giving, I don't want to say that I'm giving advice, right? But a lot of us on YouTube, content creators, or all of us, right? All of us here, everybody, everybody who's here right now on the chat, we're all giving our own experiences, and that's the thing is that we are all so different. We're coming from different places. Um, you know, uh, sleeve surgery, gastric bypass, right? All these things are type 2 diabetes or insulin resistance or kidney issues or high blood pressure. There's so many different things metabolically that would alter or change our biology's behavior to this medication, or the way our doctors want us to respond to them or to take them or whatnot. So there's so many factors, so many factors. But we still need to talk to each other because this is all new information. So I'm glad that we are here talking about it and discussing it and throwing around ideas, and we're all doing it in a nice, peaceful way, and no one's getting mad at anybody, which is great and fantastic, and I love it. So let's keep it going, guys, for sure. Um, yeah, I was starting to think about a DQ cake I saved in my freezer a few months back before titrating up, so I dumped it in the trash. The DQ cake. Travis says Nikki is better slow as you some as you go. Slow some as you go. LD always say 5.5 to 2 pounds per week is normal. I was closer to 3.5 and it was too fast. I think I got lucky and pushed through the consequences. Yeah, I mean, look, plenty of people. Look, my entire life, every time that I lost weight, I always shot for 20 pounds in a month, 5 pounds a week. That's what I always shot for. When I would do wrestling, football, weightlifting, Marine Corps, anything that I ever did, when I went on a diet, it was going to be 5 pounds a week because I could do it. And I never got sick from it. I'm probably partially bald because of it. And it wasn't the best thing to do. So it doesn't mean that you're going to get sick and it's going to be bad. But if you have some metabolic issues, or if you're at a certain age, or it's just, we're all so different. It could harm somebody else to lose that much weight that fast. So it's all about doing the best that we can with what we got. Let's see, 948, 950. Okay, we're right there. Hey, Carol G's back. Says Yari, I was hanging in the bushes too. My new favorite term, LOL. Yeah, me too. I just learned that one. I didn't even know what that was. People kept saying it for like weeks. I'm like, what are they talking about? Bushes? How can so many people be in the bushes and they don't even know each other? At first, I'm literally picturing people in like a bush in the back of their house or something. I'm like, what are you doing in a bush? What's going on? Is it lawn day? Is it still daytime over there? It's dark over here. Are you in California? What's going on? It was so funny. It just says, I'll definitely be on the lookout for Whole My Protein Shake shirt. Cool. Yeah, several people here. I'll show you what I've come up with so far. This is not the final product, but I'll give you guys a little sneak peek. Let's see here. Just a little sneak peek. If I find it. This is one, obviously not the final product. So that's funny. I'm still working on it though. That's not the final product. The final design, not a product design. But it will be coming out because I love that saying. If nobody else buys it, I'm gonna wear it. Toth is out. Good night, y'all. He needs to go take care of some business stuff. Take it easy, man. Talk to you on the chats. Gina says it is good to share our different experiences so that someone who may be having a similar experience cannot feel alone. 100%. I love that. Yep. Carol says she's losing it slow. Terry's joining late, super late tonight, but you are here. That's right, my friend. Nice to see you. Hello, hello. Crick and the Kraken. Yep. Carol says, "Oh, a Hold My Protein Shake shirt. Yes, I want one. Cool." Crick and the Kraken says, "Yes." Jess says, "Love the sass of the lizard." And Quinn says, "Miss Gangsta." That's a very good number. Also, I'm losing 1.2 average a week. When I was on Weight Watchers, I would have praised Jesus to lose zero point 0.5 a week. Yep. And that's what Carol's on. It's fine. Half a pound a week is good. We can have better days as well. We got 38 people in the house still. Smash that like button. Did I say that right? I think I said like that smash button the other day. Jess says, right in the tide. Love that you're selling merch. I own my own clothing company. So let me know if and how I can be of any help. My friend, I will hit you up on Facebook because I need all the help in the world. I'm using Fourth Wall and it's not the best. I need help for sure. I would love to uh, make the merchandise better than the Fourth Wall experience. Still good, but I end up having to buy the shirts to feel them out. And then some of the shirts, like there's a shirt in there, I got to change it. It's too long. It's a women's shirt. And it's just really long. My sister bought it, and she's 5 foot nothing, and she had to have it altered. So there's that. So I'm trying to do like the tank tops. I'm trying to find other stuff, and there is. But then there's a V-neck that Terry Cricket the Kraken, she asked for the V-neck, and I got it for her. And then all of a sudden they ran out or something. They discontinued the V-neck, so now I can't put any designs on the V-neck. It's a bunch of little problems that I'm just not too happy with. But yeah, definitely, man. I'll definitely bend your ear for that. I appreciate you offering. Thank you. Need all the help I can get. Hey, Stacy's here. I bought my first shirt earlier this week, the original shirt. I can't wait to wear it to the gym. I love it. And all you guys, find me on Facebook. Everybody who's bought a shirt has got a shirt. And if you feel comfortable with it, I would appreciate it if you send me a picture of it in Facebook, so I can check it out, so I can put them all. I'm compiling pictures of people wearing the shirt, so I can make a video and do a montage of everybody wearing their shirts. I would appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much for supporting and for liking the shirts. I love them. And I know, I get a lot of good feedback. A lot of people like the Gila Monsters, or they like the Molecule, or both. And, it's cool. And I'm going to keep growing it. I'm going to put that Gila Monster in all kinds of different places. We got them scuba diving, thanks to Terry. We got them, and so, thanks to Terry, Cricket and the Kraken. She's the one that suggested the scuba diver and the name Gonzo. And if you don't know about the name, Gonzo is gone, like the weight's gone, and the Z from Zepbound and the O from Ozempic. So Gonzo is the name of the Gila monster. Boy or girl, it doesn't matter. Gonzo is a what do you call that? You know what I mean. Boys and girl name. I can't think of the word. Truckers. That looks like that'll be my third shirt. That's awesome, man. Oh yeah. Yeah, Travis says long sleeve cheese, Julio. It gets cold here eventually. Yeah, 100%. I'm going to do the beanie. I think Trucker, was it you, Trucker, that somebody asked for a beanie the other day? So I'm gonna do the beanie. I'm gonna do the hoodies. Yeah, Trucker, you asked for the hoodies. That's right. And I told you I was gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because you want it now. Um, so hoodies, beanies, long sleeve, and probably jackets too. I don't know anybody's gonna want a jacket, but I'll throw it on there. And if somebody wants to buy a jacket, cool. I'll buy a jacket. Oh, Anchorman says the shirt that I bought was very long too. I will have to make some crafty alterations. See, and you are tall. You are 5'8", I think. And if I'm correct, which if it's long on you, imagine my 4'10", 11 sister. You haven't gone to scuba diver yet, Cricket the Kraken? You came up with the idea. Oh, you still haven't gone it, but you ordered it. Ooh, it's been a while. And that's the one in V-neck, right? That I altered. What I did is because they discontinued, I couldn't make V-necks. I think that's the one, if I'm correct, that I took one of the V-necks and I took the design off of it and I put the scuba diver on it and then just put it back on. But I was told I have an email that says that V-neck is being delivered. So let me know if you're having issues with it. Yes, Sandra has all the shirts. I have every single shirt Julio has put out. I will continue to buy even more. She does have all the shirts. She came to Orlando for the OAC, and every day she's like, "What are you wearing?" I'm like, "I'm wearing this one." She's like, "Okay, I'll wear mine." And she matched every shirt every day, um, which I absolutely appreciate. Thank you so much. She's a huge, huge supporter, and she wished me a happy birthday on my birthday, Carol. Totally messing with you, Carol. Just trying to make you feel bad. Anchor Moments, Gina says, I will send you my picture of me wearing your signed shirt at the airport. Aw. I do have a picture of you, me, and Barb with our shirts on that I took, and I put it on one of my videos. If you haven't seen it, watch my videos, Gina. Not just kidding. And yeah, so I do have a picture of you, but yeah, a picture of you with the shirt on your own, that'd be cool to have. So please send it to me. Yeah. Stacy says it would be funny if Gonzo was in the lab Ooh, that's a good one. I like that. You're checking out the shirts, my friend, or the videos. Which one is it? Or you just saw it? Oh, you probably saw it at the convention. The cheater shirt. Yeah, man. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. You know what? Why that's my favorite? Because I've seen people wear cheater shirts before that say I'm a cheater, and that always grabs me because I'm like, who the heck would say and advertise that they're cheaters? You know, like the first thought in your head is like, I'm a cheater. I want to cheat on my wife. You know, that's the first thought. And then you look at the design, you're like, oh, gotcha. Good one, good one. You know, you got me. So that's kind of why I like that whole. When I came up with it, I was like, oh man, I've been wanting to do a cheater shirt. Oh, I've liked cheater shirts for so long that I want to do that. Same thing with molecule. I've seen the coffee molecule and the marijuana molecule or whatever, the molecule shirts that everybody wears. And I was like, man, those are neat. I mean, the coffee one that was neat. I don't smoke marijuana, but or whatever drugs people put on their shirts with molecules, whatever that is. But I always wanted a molecule shirt. So when I started this journey, I'm like, man, I'm gonna make one. And my first molecule shirt had no see this molecule here. My first molecule shirt did not have the writing the Tide thing. It was just a molecule with nothing else. And then I came up with the design, and the rest is history, people. We have it going on. Beanies, yes. Yeah, the beanies are coming. Yeah, Gonzo's cool. And the cool thing is that Gonzo, the Gon part of it is the Gila monster's skin, the colors, the black and orange skin of the Gila monsters on Gon. And then the Z is the blue Zepbound, and the O is the orange Ozempic. It's cool. I love it. I think it was a cool idea. And AI is pretty good at making stuff. So Travis says, can you tell Julio is in sales? He gives the people what they want. Man, I just love this though. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. I don't know that I'm so much of a good salesman or not, but 5'9". You see, I knew you were tall. I mean, tall, I'm like 3 inches shorter than you. So, but yeah, if it's long for you, I got to change those. I'm going to change them tomorrow. Unisex. That's it. Yep. Thank you, Patty. Long sleeves and hoodies would be great. And yes, the word you are looking for is unisex. Yes, unisex. A lot of them, some of them are unisex, and I've put that on there. But I do have the women's shirts and the men's shirts. The men's shirts I just put. I think I put men's or I put crew neck or something like that. But that's the way I differentiate. Krigan says, I think I just ordered a regular female shirt because there wasn't a V-neck available. Could be. I can't remember. I'm gonna go in there and try and fix it. Another thing I don't like is that like all the colors should not be displayed on the website. It should be like you can click on a shirt and it has the color options on it. But they like display them all the colors. So you're going through like 1,000 shirts, like 50 shirts just to get to the one you're looking for, the design you're looking for, because you're having to go through black, orange, purple, all this, which I guess is kind of cool because then you don't, they're not all black and then you got to click into them. But I don't know. I'm not crazy about the software and stuff, but that's just me. I would do it better. So just know, guys, that this is not my design. This is not me coming up with this software and all stuff, and the shirts, the feel and all that. I'm trying to read to which ones are best. And I'm finding some things out, like that length is an issue. So I'm going to correct that the best that I can. I know you would buy a jacket. There's very little you wouldn't buy. I appreciate that. I'll do that. Does Sandra get the Annie discount? Sandra is going to get the specialty shirt that's going to have the 2x4 and the sledgehammer with the Gila monster holding the sledgehammer with the 2x4. She's getting one of those. I'm definitely going to make one of those. The Sandra special shirt. And you guys can all buy it too. That's actually kind of funny, actually. I just came up with that. I knew Carol was tall, but I thought you were like 6'3". Well, I haven't designed one yet. They have beanies in the store, so I can make a beanie. They got a hat too. Nobody's bought a hat. It's not a pretty trucker hat, anyways. But the beanies, I'm not sure. I'm gonna mess with that as well. She says, "No, Travis, I don't get a discount, but I wish he should give me one." And I was the very first one to ask for his molecule shirt on his second video he made. Aw. Yeah, you're definitely due for a discount. That's for sure. You're probably definitely due for some freebies at this point. Oh, your twin is fraternal. Is that what it's called? Fraternal twin, not the same? Or are you guys identical and she's just shorter? So Carol says, Sandra, you should get all your stuff free since you wished Julio a happy birthday on his birthday. That's a good idea, Carol. Gina says, that is hilarious. When I was on the plane, The guy next to me was really curious about the molecule on my shirt. He had a funny smile on his face. I have such a mom look. He probably thought, huh, why is she with a cocaine molecule on her shirt? She says, and my doctor said I shrunk to 5'7". I rebuked that. You guys are funny. Lovely one. Hi. Can we have a couple of V-necks? You can certainly go and buy some V-necks. There's some V-necks in there. I think we have some V-necks. We do have V-necks in the store for sure. Thank you, Carol. Oh, you're talking to Gina. She starred in a video. Sandra, I would go on strike until you get your discount. Julio is big time now. I definitely need to get Sandra something. You're getting something, Sandra. I was thinking about it. I wasn't thinking a shirt because you have 50 of them. I was thinking of something else. And I shot for it and I got turned down. So I'll tell you what it is. So I told Sandra that I asked her if she would do the video with me, the workout video, because people were asking about a first workout, like when you first start working out, what kind of workout you should do. So I asked Sandra because I'm like, oh, Sandra's going to be in Orlando, so maybe we can do a video together. I asked her and she said yes. At the same time that I'm talking to Sandra and she's saying that she'll do it, Renfo is reaching out to me about doing a collaboration with them since I've been putting out so many Renfo videos. So I wrote back, oops, my light turned off. It's been over 2 hours. The batteries ran out. Okay. Sorry about the darkness, guys. So Renfo, I wrote to him, I said, hey, I'm going to be doing a video for Renfo while I'm on this Orlando thing. I'm going to be doing a workout video with someone who's very nice. And I would love to be able to gift her Renfo's scale. Can you send me a Renfo scale in exchange for this video? And they said no. So I was going to give to you a Renfo scale, but sorry, Sandra. So I wasn't even thinking shirt. And the shirts that I had in Orlando, you already have. So, that's why I wasn't thinking shirt. But if you want a free shirt, I'll give you a free shirt. I already, already bought some. I got some. So just let me know. Where am I at here? Oh. I can definitely sign a shirt and send it to you. Of course. You see, fraternal twins, I hit it on the nose. It is a story that you will hear on the cruise. Looking forward to it. After the 11th, I am going home and not volunteering for anything the rest of the year. I guess feeding the ducks wasn't as much fun as you thought it was going to be. So that I can remember birthdays and lives. LOL. I love that. Love that. 44 Seven Oaks says, shot 26 today, down 38 pounds, added Smith machine to my workouts, going to the gym every other day and loving it. That is awesome. I shot 26, going to the gym every other day, loving life. That is fantastic. Is that a picture of you in a helicopter or a airplane or something? Is that what I'm seeing? 44 Seven Oaks. And Carol says, I need to learn how to use the Smith machine. I like to add squats to my repertoire. Thanks for the thought, but I already had the Renfo scale. But if they offer their ring, or this watch, I would take it. Ha ha ha. But I thought you had the scale without the handle, right? You told me you had the scale that just does the feet. You says, Julio, are you the cook in the family? Absolutely not. I'm the griller. I grill the chicken and the steaks, and I'm the griller. But my wife is absolutely the cook for sure. Yep. Yep. All right, guys. Ooh, you do have the scale with the handle. Well, I'm glad I didn't get you a scale with a handle. That would have been embarrassing. Could have sworn you told me you didn't have the handle. Well, good. You got the Renfo Morphoscan Nova scale, the one I got. Cool. All right, guys. That is yes, we do need more cooking videos for sure. I'm trying to get the wife to do that. We'll probably do one this weekend. I'm getting caught up now. I got to get caught up on some of the videos and stuff, but I'm getting caught up. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. We're going to go ahead and cut it now. We got 34 people still in here. Thank you guys so much. That means so much to me. Thank you. I apologize for the lights. We're going to go ahead and get this music going. Not so I can talk over it. But thank you guys so much. Wish you good night. We're going to do the confetti as well as we sign off for another Thai Tuesdays. I really appreciate you guys. Good night to everyone. Thank you, Travis. Good night to all. And we will see each other on the comments on Facebook. Come hit me up on Facebook if you haven't found me. Let's keep the ball rolling. Let's keep doing good. Let's keep working out. Let's keep taking our shot and spreading the love and spreading the word and letting all our friends know that there is hope out there. And have a good night. I will see you on the next one. And as always, keep riding the tide.